Hi, welcome back. I'm JoAnna. I'm a therapist with Perspective Center for Holistic Therapy, and I'm also a certified yoga instructor. For today's video, we are at day 8 of 2 weeks of yoga. You will need any of the items that you used in previous videos. So we're going to piece together each pose that we've learned over the last week. If in previous videos you've used the foam blocks or books, any items that you needed for the forward fold, go ahead and grab those, as well as maybe a towel or a blanket to add some cushion for the knees, and of course your yoga mat. So go ahead, round up your items, and I will introduce the series that we're going to be doing, and then we can get started with our practice. Our series for today is called Surya Namaskar. It's Salute to the Sun or Sun Salutations. When we link together each of the poses that we've learned, the sequence is the Surya Namaskar. There are many benefits to this practice. With a regular practice, over time it can help with weight loss, improves the digestive system, provides glowing skin, brings down blood sugar levels, can battle insomnia, improves anxiety, and can help with overall body detox. This is a very warming type practice, so this is a practice that you'll be best suited doing first thing in the morning. You don't want to do this practice late in the evening, as it will get you a little too wired up and will make it difficult to rest. So let's head into our practice. We'll head over to the mat and start in our tabletop position. You want to be sure that you've taken time to stretch and prepare the body and the muscles for your practice. You can come into your tabletop position, take a moment to get settled. You can run through some cat-cow breaths if that feels nice for you. Give you a little extra stretch. You can move the body from side to side, so some left-right movement. You could take some hip circles. If you do so, you want to be sure to send the body in the opposite direction. Maybe stretching out the shoulders a bit. And coming back into that tabletop position. From your tabletop, you're going to step the right foot to the hands and the left foot follows. Here you can take that 2-fist measure, make sure that the legs are hip distance apart. Take those peace fingers into the hips and help guide your way up. Having an inhale, drawing the shoulder blades down the spine. You're going to inhale the arms up and exhale, folding forward. The hands come to the blocks if you're using them, or your books. If so, you want to place them in front of your feet, so under your face. Otherwise, the hands come to the mat and you exhale, you send that right leg back. You can drop to the knee here for that lunge. Or you have the option to take the full expression of the pose. You just go with what you're ready for in your practice. You want to plant the hands firmly and step that left leg back to meet the right, coming into your down dog. The heels are reaching for the floor behind you. And you're exhaling, you're coming down into that plank or that 8-limb pose. You're pressing through, pushing up into your cobra, and sending yourself back into a down dog. Stepping that foot through to the hands, again coming into a lunge on the other side now. And you're either at the knee with it or the full expression. And stepping that left leg through to meet in your forward fold. And inhaling up and exhaling the hands down at heart center. So this is half of one round of Surya Namaskara. So you do the left and the right. So you're going to have an inhale with the arms coming up, and exhale, folding forward. This time now we're taking the left foot and extending that left foot back. So again, you're in the full lunge or you're dropping to a knee. There is no right or wrong. You're going with what is best for you in your practice. You're planting those hands and pressing up, sending that right leg back to meet the left, and coming into your down dog, having the inside of the armpits almost trying to face each other. You're coming down into that plank or that 8-limb pose. Chest, chin, slither through, press up into your cobra, tops of the feet, hold the pressure in the hips, and you're sending yourself back into a down dog. And stepping that left leg through to the hands, coming into a lunge on this side, making sure that the ankles, the knees are stacked and aligned. You're keeping your breath flowing, and you're stepping that right foot to meet the left into your Uttanasana. Hands coming up as you inhale and exhale down at heart center. So now we've completed one round of Surya Namaskara. We will go ahead and go through this a second time. This time we will take 2 breaths with each pose. So we're exhaling, folding forward, and taking a full inhale and an exhale. Another breath in and a breath out. And you're going to place the hands firmly into the mat and send that right leg back, coming into that lunge and taking 2 breaths here. Planting the hands, stepping it back into down dog. Heels are reaching for the floor. You're keeping that even pressure, taking 2 breaths here in this pose. The weight's evenly distributed in the hands and the feet. You're dropping down to the 8-limb pose, chest, chin, taking 2 breaths here. And sliding through, coming into your cobra. You're just lifting with the back. You're keeping the glutes soft, tops of the feet pressed to the floor, and you're shifting and pressing back into that down dog for 2 more breaths here. You're stepping that right leg back through, taking a lunge on this side. Having 2 breaths. And stepping that left leg up to meet the right, having 2 breaths in this forward fold. And inhaling, arms reaching up, exhaling the hands down to heart center, and taking a few breaths. Notice how you feel, checking in with yourself, and inhaling the arms up, exhaling, folding forward, the hands are coming to the floor, to the block. You're having 2 breaths. And you're stepping that left leg back, again, to the full extension or to the knee for 2 more breaths. Planting the hands, stepping back into your down dog. Keeping that strength in the inner thighs. Keeping the low body strong and stable. Pressing down into that 8-limb pose. Knees, chest, chin. Having 2 breaths. Sliding forward, coming into your cobra. And pressing back into that down dog. 2 more breaths. Slow, steady breaths. You're just keeping with yourself, and then stepping that left leg through to the hands, coming into your lunge. And keeping the gaze out in front of you. You're stepping that right leg to meet the left, having 2 breaths in your fold. Pressing into the feet and sending the body up with an inhale, exhaling the hands down to heart center. Again, just notice how you feel, checking in with yourself. You can relax the arms, relax the hands, relax the entire body. That is our sun salutation practice for today. Thanks again for joining me. Be sure to check back tomorrow for a new video. Tomorrow will be part 2 of what we did today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again. Namaste.